What if your craving for solitude is your soul's boldest rebellion? If you're over 60, you've felt it dodging calls, savoring quiet, shunning crowded rooms not because you're cold, but because something deeper stirs. You're not alone, yet society whispers you're becoming distant, risking isolation. Welcome to Quality Senior Living, where we're shattering the myth that avoiding people means you're broken. This video unveils 6 powerful psychological reasons you're pulling back and why it's not just normal, but liberating. Don't skip this. Every pang of guilt for wanting space could dim your hard-earned peace. We'll reveal 6 truths to free your heart, with a final insight so uplifting it'll redefine your strength. Stay to the end. You won't be disappointed. Hit like, subscribe, and let's embrace your truth together. Number 1. Rejecting emotional clutter. Guarding your energy. What if saying no to chaos could save your soul's spark? If you're over 60, have you ever cringed at the thought of another gossip-filled lunch or endless small talk? Decades of drama, petty spats, self-absorbed rants have worn you thin, and your patience is gone. A 2024 Journal of Social Psychology study reveals seniors prioritize emotional efficiency, with 65% cutting TIs that drain vitality. You're not rude. You're done pretending to care about nonsense. Margaret, 68, once endured toxic book club debates, her energy sapped, her heart heavy. Now she sidesteps them, choosing silence over noise. This isn't withdrawal, it's self-preservation, a fierce stand for your peace. Your time is too precious for emotional clutter that dims your light. Start today. Identify one interaction that exhausts you, maybe a friend's constant complaints, and limit it. Politely decline, then savor a walk with your dog or a quiet coffee alone. Feel the relief as your energy returns. A 2023 Journal of Aging Studies study shows avoiding toxic interactions boosts mood by 20%. You've earned the right to mute what doesn't serve you. Comment 2 below. Share what you're ready to mute. Dr. Susan Harper, a psychologist, says, rejecting emotional noise is a senior's superpower. Cling to draining TIs, and you'll smother your joy. Now that you've seen how guarding energy sets you free, let's explore how prioritizing deep connections transforms your social world. Number 2. Valuing depth over noise. Seeking true connection. What if shallow chatter is stealing your soul's joy? If you're over 60, do you dread crowded dinners where small talk drowns out meaning? You've spent decades chasing full calendars. But now your heart craves connection that lifts, not drains. A 2023 Psychology of Aging study shows 70% of seniors prioritize meaningful interactions, with deep bonds boosting well-being by 25%. You're not here for popularity, you're chasing peace, the kind found in trusted friends who truly see you. Robert, 72, once endured noisy gatherings, his energy fading, his smile forced. Now he shares quiet coffee with a lifelong friend, their laughter rich, his spirit soaring. Choosing depth over noise isn't retreat, it's wisdom, a bold claim to a life that feels true. Start now. Pick one person who gets you and plan a real talk, no distractions, just presence. If crowds don't spark joy, skip them for a book or a walk with your cat. Feel the freedom of choosing what fills your heart. A 2024 Journal of Social Gerontology study found selective socializing cut stress by 20%. You've earned the right to say no to surface noise. Comment 3 below. Share a connection that matters. Dr. Laura Mitchell, a psychologist, says deep bonds are a senior's lifeline to joy. Settle for shallow TIs, and your spirit will starve. Now that you've embraced the power of true connection, let's see how honoring loss shapes your courage to love selectively. Number 3. Honoring loss. Choosing quality bonds. What if grief could sculpt a life of fearless love? If you're over 60, have you felt the ache of an emptier world, friends gone, loved ones lost? Each farewell carves a void, yet it sharpens your focus on bonds that truly matter. A 2024 Journal of Gerontology study reveals seniors often cherish fewer, safer connections after loss, with 60% prioritizing quality to honor time's brevity. You're not retreating, you're choosing courage, loving deeply despite pain. Clara, 75, lost her sister, her heart heavy, her social circle dimmed. Now she hosts intimate teas with close friends, her dog nuzzling her, her smile soft yet fierce. These moments aren't just gatherings, they're tributes to a life well loved, proof that loss refines, not defines. Take action. Invite one trusted friend for a heartfelt chat this week, sharing a memory that binds you. If rebuilding feels daunting, savor a quiet evening with your cat, reflecting on who lifts your soul. A 2023 Psychology of Aging study shows selective bonds boost emotional health by 22%. You've earned the right to love without fear. Comment 4 below. Share a bond you cherish. Dr. Ellen Carter, a gerontologist, says, quality connections are grief's healing balm. Cling to empty TIs, and your heart will break again. Now that you've seen how loss fuels courageous love, let's explore how escaping social overload protects your sacred calm. Number 4. Escaping social overload. Reclaiming sacred calm. What if relentless chatter could shatter your soul's peace? If you're over 60, do noisy gatherings or endless debates leave you drained for days? Decades of navigating personalities mediating disputes, enduring loud crowds have built a deep mental fatigue no nap can cure. A 2023 stress and health study shows 75% of seniors reduce social overload to safeguard well-being, cutting stress by 20%. You're not obligated to endure chaos. Evelyn, 70, once staggered through raucous reunions, her energy sapped, her heart heavy. Now she declines them, journaling by her cat under lamplight, her face serene, her calm restored, choosing rest. Over frenzy isn't weakness, it's a holy act, a fierce defense of the tranquility you've earned. Act now. Say no to one overwhelming event this month, replacing it with a quiet hobby like reading or gardening with your dog. Feel the relief as your spirit lifts. A 2024 Journal of Gerontology study links reduced social strain to 15% better mood. You've carried enough. Protect your peace like it's gold. Comment 5 below. Share how you find calm. Dr. Laura Mitchell, a psychologist, says, guarding calm is a senior's sacred right. Let overload consume you, and your joy will suffocate. Now that you've reclaimed your tranquility, let's explore how knowing your truth empowers you to set unshakable boundaries. Number 5. Knowing your truth. Setting bold boundaries. What if embracing your truth could shield your soul from chaos? If you're over 60, do toxic conversations or draining crowds stir unease you can't ignore? With age comes piercing self-awareness. You know what lifts your spirit and what breaks it. A 2024 Journal of Personality study shows 80% of seniors excel at dodging emotional triggers, prioritizing peace over pleasing. You're done betraying your needs for others' comfort. Walter, 73, once endured family calls that reopened old wounds, his heart heavy, his energy gone. Now he skips them, painting landscapes with his dog nearby, his eyes clear, his calm fierce. Setting boundaries isn't rejection, it's power, a defiant stand for the life you've earned. Start today. Identify one interaction that unsettles you, perhaps a friend's negativity, and limit it with a polite, I'm unavailable. Replace it with a joy, like journaling or a walk with your cat. Feel the strength as your peace returns. A 2023 Psychology of Aging study links boundary setting to 25% lower stress. You've carried others long enough, guard your heart. Comment 6 below, share a boundary you've set. Dr. Susan Harper, a psychologist, says, boundaries are a senior's armor for joy. Ignore your truth, and pain will erode your light. Now that you've harnessed the power of bold boundaries, let's see how treasuring time's gold shapes a life that truly fits your soul. Number 6. Treasuring time's gold. Investing wisely. What if every hour could be a jewel in your life's crown? If you're over 60, do you feel time slipping faster, each moment more precious than ever? At this stage, you weigh every coffee date, every call. Does it spark joy or sap your strength? A 2023 Journal of Aging Studies study shows seniors prioritize energy-enhancing interactions, with 70% choosing quality over quantity to boost vitality by 20%. You're not avoiding people, you're investing time like gold. George, 77, once dragged through draining meetups, his spirit dimmed, his energy gone. Now he volunteers at a shelter, his beagle by his side, his heart ablaze with purpose. Choosing wisely isn't selfishness, it's reverence. A bold sculpting of a life that sings, act now. Skip one draining event this week and spend an hour on what lights you up, volunteering, reading, or playing with your cat. Feel the power as your soul lifts. A 2024 Journal of Gerontology study links intentional time use to 18% better emotional health. You've earned the right to prioritize what fuels you. Comment 7 below, share how you treasure time. Dr. Ellen Carter, a gerontologist, says, time is a senior's most sacred currency. Waste it on emptiness, and your joy will vanish. Now that you've learned to invest time wisely, let's wrap up why these shifts make you bloom into your truest self. What if pulling back from the crowd could unlock the most vibrant version of you? If you're over 60, you've felt that quiet pull toward solitude, skipping calls, savoring silence, choosing peace over chaos. This journey through 6 psychological reasons you start avoiding people more as you age, and why it's completely normal, reveals a profound truth. Your desire for less noise isn't withdrawal. It's evolution. From Margaret's serene gardening to George's purposeful volunteering, we've seen seniors who aren't fading but flourishing, crafting lives that fit their souls. These aren't just reasons, they're a roadmap to reclaim your energy, honor your heart, and live on your terms. Let's distill the wisdom, arm you with bold actions, and ignite the courage to embrace your truth, because every moment you feel guilty for wanting space, you risk dimming the light you've fought to keep. This video has unveiled 7 core insights, each a stepping stone to a life of clarity and joy, paired with practical steps to own your peace. First, rejecting emotional clutter guards your energy against gossip and drama that drain you. Action: say no to one toxic interaction this week, like a friend's complaints, and spend 30 minutes gardening or walking your dog to feel restored. Second, valuing depth over noise prioritizes deep connections over shallow chit-chat. Action: schedule a heartfelt coffee with a trusted friend, focusing on real talk to nurture your soul. Third, honoring loss teaches you to choose quality bonds after grief shrinks your world. Action: host a small gathering with close friends, sharing a memory to strengthen safe TIs. Fourth, escaping social overload reclaims sacred calm from exhausting gatherings. Action: decline one chaotic event and journal for 20 minutes to reclaim tranquility. Fifth, knowing your truth empowers you to set bold boundaries against what harms your spirit. Action: limit contact with one draining person, replacing it with a joyful hobby, like painting, to protect your peace. Sixth, treasuring time's gold means investing in what sparks joy, not obligation. Action. Skip a draining meetup and volunteer for an hour at a local shelter to feel purposeful. A 2024 Journal of Gerontology study found these selective habits cut stress by 20%, proving your shift isn't retreat, it's strategy. Finally, the conclusion affirms you're blooming into your truest self, not isolating. You're not shunning. People, you're sculpting a life that honors your energy, heart, and time. These steps aren't about cutting off the world, but curating a circle that lifts you higher. Picture tomorrow. You wake to a quiet morning, your cat purring, your heart steady as you sip tea, no guilt for skipping a noisy lunch. You meet a dear friend, your laughter deep, your bond unshakable. You host a cozy tea, sharing stories that heal old wounds, your dog nuzzling close. You journal by lamplight, your thoughts clear, your calm sacred. You paint a canvas, your spirit free, no toxic voices lingering. You volunteer, your beagle bounding, your purpose electric. This isn't loneliness, it's liberation, a life tailored to your truth. The fear of being antisocial or distant can gnaw at you. But Margaret's calm, Robert's joy, and George's fire show the real loss is letting guilt steal your peace. A 2023 Psychology of Aging study found selective socializing boosts mood by 22%. Your soul knows this. You're not withdrawing, you're arriving at a life that fits like a glove. This is your moment. Start with one action, say no to chaos, meet a true friend, or try a new passion and watch your clarity grow. These choices aren't selfish. They're rebellions against a world that demands constant connection. You've carried others' needs for decades, now carry your own. Every no to noise, every yes to depth, is a stand for the life you deserve. Don't let society's chatter guilt you into betraying your needs. A 2024 Journal of Social Psychology study shows intentional solitude raises emotional health by 18%. You've built a life of love, work, and wisdom. Now build one that sparkles with peace, purpose, and joy. Your refined circle, your quiet moments, are your legacy of living true. Join Quality Senior Living to keep this spark alive. Hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay with our community of seniors embracing their truth. Share this video with someone craving calm. Your share could light their way. Comment if this video freed your heart, or B, if it fell short. Most importantly, tell us below, which step will you take first, and how will it honor your peace? Your story could inspire another to bloom, and we're reading every word with care. Let's craft this quiet revolution together, proving that aging is about becoming more you, not less. Take that first step today. Decline a draining invite, paint, or volunteer. Each choice is a brick in a life that shines. The science is clear. A 2023 stress and health study found reducing social overload extends emotional resilience by 15%. Don't wait for permission to live your truth. Your heart's call is enough. You're not chasing youth, you're forging a legacy of clarity, one bold choice at a time. Dr. Laura Mitchell, a leading psychologist, says, choosing solitude is choosing yourself. A senior's ultimate triumph. Betray your peace, and you'll bury the soul you've fought to free. Thank you for being here with Quality Senior Living. Your presence fuels our mission to make every year radiant. Watch our next video for more ways to live boldly true. We'll see you there, ready to thrive.